Right, so it's probably not optimal lighting conditions, but basically I was thinking about like what the second screen could be, and people are like, oh, it might not be VR and stuff like that, but um, no, Nintendo Switch is 300 quid, two £300. That's the Switch and then the headset, which you've got the Quest that's out at the moment, which essentially uses a phone processor chip, and the Switch kind of uses that. So the next Tegra up from that, and then I can't really. So yeah, put all that together, and then with mini Game Boy, I don't know if the SNES, mini SNES, how long that's been out. So you got the miniature Game Boy with the dock and stuff like that, which I think would be decent. And I got excited about if a Game Boy Advance was like a Game Boy Advance, you could use it and then you could dock it. So it has like little pins at the bottom, so you use it like a normal Game Boy Advance, but it's a HD backlit and everything else like that. You can see, I think Spawn Wave did something on that. He made like a mod for the Game Boy Advance. It had a backlit screen and all that jazz. But imagine if you had that and you could put it into a dock to go to your TV like the Switch. You know, I thought that would be pretty good. Probably already do that with the Switch, but you can't play Game Boy Advance games. You only have the NES and the SNES online, so I thought that would be good. If you have a more exclusive touchscreen as well, there's like a Wacom tablet for artists, or you could also use it as Guitar Hero. Like if you remember playing on the DS, you had Guitar Hero, and you had like little strings that you could play. Just stuff like that, man. So, if you don't know already, yeah, I'm a passionate Nintendo fan, and when I created this SNES, no, I was looking at basically all the different. So I went into games development in college. I think I finished. I don't know if it was 2016 when I started or when I finished or something. But the Wii U, I didn't know what the Wii U looks like then. And I was looking at the Dreamcast for the little screen that it had, and I think it's all the way at the start. I don't know if I left it on there or if I deleted it on my Instagram page. So it's the same as this YouTube account, RWAION. So you can check that out if you want. But basically, I 3D developed, like 3D modeled a. It looked like two Wii U, no Wii, two Wii nunchucks, side by side with a tablet in the middle, and it's essentially like what the Nintendo Switch became. But you could just like detach it, kind of like the Joy Cons actually. Now that I think about it. Um, But mine was like you could play music on it and like take it around with you, and you can also kind of do that like with Smash Brothers. But to be fair, I'm not annoyed. Like now, it's kind of like the Nintendo Switch come out, and that's what I was raving about. Something where you could detach the controllers, but I never thought playing, moving it to the side and playing multiplayer and stuff like that. So they took it to a whole different level. But like I did that in college when the Wii U, everybody heard that there was going to be a next Nintendo Wii system out, but they didn't know what it was going to be. And for my project, I was like, okay, so if I was in Nintendo's shoes, what would I develop? And like it's happened, man. Like I'm really amazed with stuff like that. To be fair, so um, I'd have to like think in my head. I'm 28 now. 11 when I left school. So that was primary school. So oh gosh, man, I gotta use maths, and I'm not in that mindset. I'm in like everything else at the moment. So basically 11. So that was year six, and then you had year 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And when I left year 11, I went into college, and then I did that for 2 years. I was born in 1992. So yeah, so 11 years, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another 5 years, and then 16, of course. So because I was thinking in my head 16 to 18 card. So 16 to 18 was when I went into college, and I didn't do high H&D, which is a higher national development. I think you had to pay for that kind of like university, which I could have done, but I think it was the same price as uni essentially. So it was like, might as well just go to uni and use their more upgraded stuff. I didn't go to Staffordshire University, which is what I wanted to do, which is part way between Birmingham and Manchester. And then I'd be able to visit full families, and then I kind of have my own pad and chill out and make games. But I mean, I suppose I could still do that when I get my own place. It's just then having to figure out if I can afford a mortgage at the same time. And it was kind of like, what's going on now is can I afford that at the same time as that? So yeah, things come to like full circle. I suppose I can start doing mini projects, create a CV, and then You know, I really want to create like a Metroid animation because there's a couple good Metroid animations out that I've seen. And yeah, man. So I've got my mind's not blank. It's like just full of ideas at the moment. So I'm just gonna leave it here. Say if you've listened or thanks for watching and all that jazz. You know, you know. So yeah, thanks and catch you later, maybe.